Sorry about that. Apparently the stream stopped. Alright, let's see. No idea what happened, but apparently the stream went down for a few seconds. So let's see. Alright, so Cavallon basically told us that he wants to hunt bandits with us. Alright, so now we have some proper equipment. As already said in the beginning, we could go back to Xardas and heal ourselves by sleeping in the bed, but instead, to save time, we're just gonna hit F8 and we restore our mana and life, which is pretty much the same thing. Alright, let's go back into the valley and try to find that guy that he was talking about. Let's see. Save real quick, just in case the stream crashes again. You never know. Okay, there's a goblin. Pretty good fight. He hit us once, but not too much damage. Was okay. Alright, found some mushrooms, which are rather important. Okay, this looks like it's going down, so let's check the other part first. Yeah, there's some more goblins. Alright, let's hope we get the right arrow shots off. One, a two, a three. Perfect. If you're wondering why it says goblins dying, because of the mod, we now get additional bonuses the more monsters we kill, depending on what kind of monster we kill, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. It's a interesting system to make sure that you explore and keep fighting instead of avoiding monsters. Alright, got some good loot here. And we made sure our back is clear. Oh. Let's get down here. It's a little bit laggy right now. What's going on? Alright, there's another cave there, so let's save again. Looks like there's only one of them, so let's fight it. Ah, that was unfortunate. It hit me right as I touched it. Is the second one here? No, only one. Perfect. Got some scrolls, potions. Ah, why not? Good stuff, good stuff. We took some damage, but that's fine. We still have 4 arrows, which is nice, because those obviously help us to deal with bigger groups of monsters. Just in case there are too many. Anything here? No. I always keep checking just in case I'll miss something. Got some more healing plants over there. And then there's one here. Ah, there's another skeleton. And another potion. Some scrolls. So we got 4 firebolts, 4 arrows, some healing, some light. Why not? Even if we don't want them or don't use them, we can obviously still sell them for good money. So gathering resources is not a big thing no matter what. Alright, let's save real quick because I can't really see anything. I hear a wolf. There it is. Oh, it hit me. Oh. Alright. That was pretty close, but we made it. As I said, now I could walk the entire way back to the tower and go to bed. Or I could press F8. There we go. But we can beat these wolves, I just didn't do very well. And our range is pretty low with the knife. But that was a very good fight, that's how it should go down. But we got lucky, I think we got a crit there. Which is obviously not always the case. Alright, come here, Wolfie. Ah. Nice. Can have XP. Oh, I hear a boar. That's not good. There's another Wolfie over there. This time we go on the offense right away. Which you only should try. What the hell? There's a rat walking there. Okay. Anyway. Good thing we have it. Alright, is there anything else? Oh, there's a bloodfly over there. Bloodflies are very annoying to deal with because they dodge your attacks. And yeah, you can guess that you lose a lot of HP if you get unlucky with the hits. Ouch. Ouch. Ah. Nope. Even with me predicting, I couldn't make it. Let's get back there. Alright, bloodfly. Show me your worst. Oh. That was a close one. Alright, we're going back to bed. And we're back in business. Is anything here? Oh, let's talk to Lester for now, because... Well, actually, we can still try to explore that cave. I don't really want to go much further, but I think the cave is safe to explore as well, because this is obviously a beginner's area. That area over there, the long open entrance, that is not a beginner's area, because that did not exist back when I played. So this is a mod. So let's not go there until we know what's actually going on. There's some rats there. Oh, there's multiple rats there. That's not good. But they all got stuck on the on the on the rocks. Okay, that went pretty well. Barely took any damage. Oh, there's healing herbs. And a skeleton without any loot. What's up with that? Alright, let's see. What else do we have? We got another rat. And there it goes. Right, more healing herbs. Nice, nice. Nothing else though, just an empty grave. Oh, and I get stuck. There we go. Alright, that's all I'm gonna explore for now. Let's get back to Lester and see what he's up to. Yeah, he's back here. Oh, there's a rat. He came back. Perfect. Couldn't have gone better. I mean, he could have tried to kill the rat, which denied us XP. Or the wolf could have killed it. And none of this happened. Really nice. I'm looking for some herbs here, but I can't find any. Ah. There's one. Guess we'll talk to him.
Really? Man, am I glad to see you. Lester, how did you get here? That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
I'm on my way to Corinus. What do you know about the town?
Corinus? Well, it's a seaport. Nothing special. Why do you ask?
I must go and see the paladins who are said to be in town.
Really? They won't even let you into the town. And certainly not to where the paladins are.
Do you have any suggestions how I could get into town?
I certainly do. I worked for an old alchemist named Constantino some time ago. He has great influence in the city, and he's instructed the guards at the gate to let anyone through who can sell him rare herbs. So it's quite easy, really. You collect a large bunch of the plants that grow here all over the place, and then you pretend you're working for Constantino, and in you go. But don't collect a mix of this and that. The guards aren't all that bright, and they know nothing about alchemy. The bundle needs to look good to them if you want to get through. I think that 10 specimens of the same kind of plant should do the trick.
Thanks for the hint.
I think we already have 10 of them.
How long have you been hiding out in this
We
valley?
should.
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Zardas's tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that.
Zardis the necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry. He's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's Temple. He's on our side.
Alright.
You need to tell Zardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it. Not yet.
I will.
If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Zardas's.
Hey! What do you know about the area?
If you keep going down that way, you'll come to a farm. The city starts a little way beyond that. But be careful. There's not just wolves and rats hanging around here. There's goblins and bandits, too.
Okay. Alright. I think we will return here once we are done with our action in town. But for now, I'll get it the heck out of here, because I don't want to die. Alright. F8 to the rescue. We will go right back to Zardas. And let's go. It's getting night. I would like to sleep before it's getting to night. But we still have that little adventure with Cavalon. So let's go towards him right away. I knew there were some herbs here. I just probably didn't spot them. It's quite hard to see them in this game. In Gothic 1 it was way more clear what was a plan and what wasn't. But I guess it's more realistic this way.
Let's mix it up with those guys. Sure thing. Just keep my back clear, okay? Now they're in for a nasty surprise.
Alright. The good thing about this is, as long as this guy belongs to us, stuff he kills will also give us XP. Which is obviously great. Because we get to loot and get XP and he does all the work. That's how we do it. Alright.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces. You deserve that.
Boom. Oh, not me. No, not me. Don't touch me. Just gonna run for it.
You deserve that, lowlife.
As you can see, he can do it himself.
They shouldn't have messed with me. Then I can finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already. What sort of mission? Yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later. I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time. What about me? Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to Vatras, the water mage in the city. You'll find him in the Temple of Adanos. He preaches there all day. Tell him that I wasn't able to get it done. And if he asks where I am, just tell him I'm already on my way to the meeting point. Okay? Oh yeah, one more thing. First buy some decent clothes from the farmers. Otherwise, you may be taken for a bandit. Here's a couple of coins.
Oh, nice. Get some money.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water. I'm not really allowed to talk about it. All I can do is send you to Vatras. He is the representative of the water mages in Corinus. The best thing would be to talk to him. Tell him you've come from me. Maybe he'll take you on as one of us. We urgently need more good people.
Oh, we would do.
Can you teach me something? Sure. You know that. Man, they really took a lot out of you. You can't remember anything at all, can you?
I see what we can learn.
Learn your abilities. Sure.
So, one-handed combat, bow, and sneaking. Nothing we want to do right now. Alright.
Nothing to be had there.
So for now we can just loot this thing. Bunch of arrows. There's new arrows actually that what went into the game by the mod. Okay. Well, these are just regular arrows. He just renamed them so we can tell them apart from special arrows. Is there any mushrooms here? No. So since we took some damage, let's take a nap real quick. And then it also should be day.
Nothing there.
Am I not missing a weapon or two? Huh. Whatever. Got some mushrooms. And then we get absolutely stuck. Nothing in the corner. There's a pot. This looks like a shroom I should be able to get, but apparently it's not. It is. Huh. Maybe I didn't see it the first time. Okay. Actually, can we climb here? I mean, this was always the case. You could always climb here, but I have no idea where it ends now. And if we climb too high and fall down, we obviously immediately die, so gotta be a little bit careful with all this adventure. Alright. Looks like we're not supposed to get anywhere. Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Alright. It's a new pathway over there, but I'm not gonna go there right now. We will go there once I know where it's heading. There's another mushroom. And another wolfie. Let's bring it down. Oh, he dodged me. Good enough. As I said, we could go back to the bandits, sleep and recover. Or we can do this. Okay, let's check if there's any interesting stuff here. Yep, there we go. Some healing plants, and I guess that's it. Alright, let's go back to the main path, because obviously we want to find any herbs that we can get. Let's also check. Oh, there's one. One over here, one over there. And that's it. Alright, how many plants do we have? We have 16 healing herbs, so we can get into town just by pretending we're working for Constantino already, which is nice. So we have a way into town no matter what, which is really good. I steal all of their stuff. You can pray to these, and for 100 gold you might get a random attribute. In this case we got agility +1, which is not really that good, but it's not bad either, so it's okay. I see some blood flies over there, but there's 3 of them. How many arrows do we have? We have 21 arrows. It should be fine, but we have to get rather close so we don't miss. Okay, I got 2 of them. Let's fight the last one with our own hands. So we don't waste arrows. Got it. Alright, that went pretty well. We hit those arrows really nicely at the beginning of the fight, which was important. And then there's 2 wolves over there. We might also be able to kill those. They attack really fast though. That's a little bit of a concern. And they always attack in groups. We can't single them out. So I think attack is the best defense. Okay, got one. Nope. And he ate me. Okay. Issue is we didn't have full HP. I should have obviously reset myself. Alright. Back in business. But I think the attack was correct. So we try to go over here. Nice. Got a lucky crit. And that's how this game goes. Sometimes you are lucky, sometimes you're not. Got some additional herbs here. Actually, a lot of them. And there's a goblin behind that bush. Little ambush. Alright. Bring it. Is that all you got? That's all he got. Okay. See if we can find any more stuff on the hill here, but I think everything else is clean. Just the flies. Yep. Alright, so we can go ahead and speak with Malith.
Hey, stranger. I saw how you came out of the mountains. You can be glad you didn't come by here 3 weeks ago. We would have taken you for an escaped convict. And we made short work of those. You look completely done in. What do you want here?
I was attacked by bandits in the mountains.
Those filthy rabble. They were probably the same bastards who took one of our sheep last night. You had terrific luck. Most people don't get away alive.
Those bandits won't trouble you anymore.
Why? Are they dead?
They picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thank Innos. Here, it isn't much, but I want you to have it. I'll tell the others about this.
I'm on my way to town.
The way you look, you'll have to bribe the guards to get in. And you have to know what they want to hear.
And that would be...
Well, for example, that you're from Lobart's farm and want to go to the smith in the city. But that won't do you any good. You don't look like a farmer.
I see. I need better equipment.
I can imagine. But I tell you right now, we don't have anything to give away. If you can pay for what you want, Lobart will sell you something. Otherwise, go to him and ask him if he has work for you.
Where can I find Lobart?
Well, on the farm, of course. The farm belongs to him. And don't try messing with him. He's thrashed a lot of tramps and thrown them off his farm.
Oh, what the hell? No!
One less monster around.
God damn it, I didn't react fast enough. I should have been able to kill that. Okay, let's get back here. Trying to figure out how to get the chat working again, but that's okay. Alright, so we are on this farm. We gotta talk to the farmer. What was that? There's a sheep underground there. Little bug.
Why are you hanging around on my land? Whose side are you on? The rebelling farmers or the king?
I'm for the peasants.
Cut. That damned warmonger Onar will drag us all into the grave. What do you think? How long will the paladins just stand by? After what Onar has done, the whole city is in an uproar.
What's going on here anyway?
Don't you know what's going on? Boy, where are you from? We're on the edge of a civil war. Up till now, all the farmers looked at the tribute to the city as fair taxation. But since the paladins have come to Corinthus, the city guards visit us more and more often. And little by little, they're taking everything. If it goes on like this, soon we won't have anything left for ourselves. Some farmers are starting to rebel. Onar was the first of them.
Tell me more about this Onar.
Onar is the biggest farmer here in the area. He is broken with the city. They say he's hired mercenaries to keep the city guard off his back. Can't blame him. In any case, no royal soldier dares to set foot on his farm anymore.
Who are those mercenaries that Onar hired?
I don't know much about the guys. Supposedly, a lot of them are former prisoners from the mining colony. Everybody knows what you can expect from them.
What about you? Whose side are you on? Peasants or king?
I'm too close to the city to really have a choice, but I'm glad about that. I wouldn't know how to decide. The king is bleeding us dry, and Onar sets his mercenaries on anyone who won't join him. That's why most of the other farmers are still undecided, but sooner or later they'll have to choose one side or the other.
I'm looking for work.
I can't use another farm hand. I could offer some work to a day laborer. Well, what I mean is, you can lend a hand in the field. And there's certainly a few other things to do around here. I could pay you with gold, or give you a few decent things to wear. The things are worth a fair bit. I can't give them to you for nothing, but I can sell them to you cheap if you work for me. By the looks of you, I should say, take the clothes. Anyway, the small turnip field next to the barn needs to be harvested.
All right.
And hurry it up a bit before I change my mind.
Alright. Let's get those turnips. Now, since we are having some meantime, the guy I was meeting before, Cavadon, was actually a character in Gothic 1, which is why I chose the I know him option. And funny enough, the game was pretty broken back then. You could beat down all the guys that sell stuff and take everything they have. Like seriously everything. So I came there every single chapter, because every chapter he has new stuff in his inventory. Beat the shit out of him and steal all of his stuff, which was obviously making me like a humongous amount of ore back then, which is the money currency in Gothic 1. And that was pretty funny that he actually remembers me positively, because as far as I can remember, I trashed him every single chapter. Poor guy. He was the reason why I always chose him was not because I couldn't stand him, but he was outside of the old camp, which means he nobody would defend him except himself, and obviously we could ambush him without him having any chance to strike back. And you could do that pretty early. We never killed him, because I obviously wanted him to respawn, but we beat him down any time I could manage to do so. So he shouldn't be too keen on me actually returning, but that's okay. Alright, we got some gold. And we got the turnips. Look at this, salad here even. Very nice.
Here are your turnips.
Hey, you're not all that worthless after all. Take them to my wife in the house. Tell her to cook 'em.
What about my pay?
I can give you 5 gold pieces, or sell you the clothes cheaper. What's it to be?
I'll take the gold.
Give me 5 gold pieces.
Here, don't drink it all at once.
Have you got anything else for me to do?
I don't. You can ask my wife or the boys in the fields. Maybe they need some help.
Okay. So let's bring those to his wife first. Let's see if we can steal the clothes, because I don't intend on paying for them, because we need them for another quest.
Hey, you! I've got a few turnips here for you.
Great. That should be enough to fatten those guys up. Since you're here anyway, I saw a traveling trader pass by here a few minutes ago. I think he stopped on his way to town. Go to him and see whether he's got a decent frying pan for me.
Can you get me something to eat?
Here, take this. You're a good lad.
Alright.
Give me the gold, and I'll go see the merchant for you.
Are you saying I can trust you? Just don't spend the money on booze.
No, no, no. We don't buy booze. Booze is too important. Alright, there's the chest. Alright, she turned around. Yoink. That's mine now. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's not come near Lobart, because he's gonna be pissed once he finds out we stole his stuff. Can't see anything. Ah, there he is.
Who do we have here? You're on your way to the city. Am I not right?
Maybe.
You look like a fugitive. All fugitives are headed for the city. You could even be a former convict for the mining colony. I don't care where you come from, but I believe I have an interesting offer for you.
What do you have to offer?
The way you look, the guards will never let you into the city. I can help you get into the city. I have here a small piece of paper with the royal seal and the governor's signature. A pass. With this scrap of paper in your pocket, you can run about as raggedly as you please, and the guards will leave you alone. Interested?
There must be a catch to this.
No, no catch. You will merely owe me a favor.
How will you get into town?
The guards know me. I will simply tell them that I have lost my pass.
What the hell? This sounds a little bit shady.
See your pass. I knew you were the right man. Listen, you will get the pass from me now.
Just like that?
Just so. But if I meet you in the city, you owe me a favor. Do we have a deal?
Alright, let's get it.
Sure. Give me that paper. Here. Be careful with that. It is very valuable. One more thing. Don't even think about breaking your word. As a merchant, I have a great deal of influence in the city. And it wouldn't go well for you. Believe me.
Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
Alright.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
Let's get out of here. Hang on a sec. I gotta check something real quick. Alright, let's try again. Need to enter code real quick. So Twitch allows me to launch it on my tablet. Alright. So the thing is, I'm not sure if we do this right, but I think this guy will screw us over anyway. He looks really shady, and we might as well take his pass just in case we don't get through the gates this way. And you know, it is risky, but I think we will have to pay no matter what. So in this case, it doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Okay, so let's head forward towards the city. There's blood flies there again. I'll shoot them down. There we go. I almost got them clean. Alright, save real quick. Somebody else over there is Greg over there, okay. But let's talk to the field guys real quick. Oh, there we go. Sometimes the climbing animation is a little bit weird. Whoa. What happened? Ah, he killed something. That's exactly what I tried to prevent. Okay, there's a guy with a name, so he's important. Those are just some random dudes.
And how goes the work?
Same as always. Lot to do, not enough money, and with a bit of bad luck, the orcs will come tomorrow and burn down our farm. The king's paladins have occupied the whole city. I can hardly believe they'll move their butts out here when the orcs attack us.
Can I help you? I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about working in the fields?
What is there to know?
Ah, in that case, I think we're fine here. Thank you. If you want to work for low artisan day labor, I can only warn you, he pays people like you really miserable. But you didn't get that from me, understood?
I'm headed for town.
And?
Is there anything interesting you can tell me about the city?
Nope. But Malif goes to the city from time to time. Maybe he knows something. I mean, something that would interest you.
Is there any interesting news?
Since then, I've kept at least one eye open at night.
Okay. So seeing an orc is not a really good thing for us. Not slightest, but okay. Alright. Give me that wolf.
Hey, you, come here. What is it? On your way to the city, and really busy, too. Listen, you look like a smart guy to me. I bet you'll go far in life. You're certainly nobody's fool, I could see that right away. Say, you'd probably like to earn a few gold coins, wouldn't you? Why not? You'll have to forgive an ignorant old seaman. I'm a stranger in these parts, and I don't really know all the rules. So I had to find out the hard way that traveling strangers aren't welcome in the harbor city. Now I'm standing here with no idea how I'm supposed to get into the city. I have some extremely important business to conduct, and my client won't tolerate a delay, you see. You'll help me find a way to get past the city guard, won't you?
Sure thing.
The city guards. Yes, got an idea. They should let you pass if you're wearing these farmer's clothes. That's just what I need. Man, I knew I could count on you. Nobody will bother me disguised as hunter. Excellent. You did really well. Here's your promised reward. What? 50 measly gold coins? You can't be serious. Gold isn't everything, my friend. Take them for now.
Ah, he killed 2 wolves. God damn it.
Hell in there.
There's some real feels bad man right there. Alright, let's go back and give her the pen. And then we gotta go on the long journey. In this case, not a long journey because I'll obviously cheat us a little bit faster, but you know.
Hey, you! Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Can you give me something to...
You've had your portion for...
Oh, can't get any more to eat. Unfortunate. So, you guys remember the pathway that we could take? That's the one we will take right now. So let's go there real quick. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We go right back to the spot where the way forked, which is over here. And then I'll show you where this one leads. Basically, there's a new path here that didn't exist before, and we can use this to make one of the hidden quests in the game a little bit easier, which is get into the city without doing anything to get in. Now this sounds a little bit weird, but it works. It actually works. Because you could always do this. This is a hidden quest, as I said, and you get a lot of XP for it, but that's why we do it. You just have to swim. It's always the same deal. If you swim, Lester, I'm gonna say Lester. Laris will give you extra XP for doing so. So in this case, due to the mod, it's a little bit easier because we have an extra way to town now. But you could always run across the rocks and just try to run for it. And as long as the monsters don't kill you, you get into town via the ocean. Alright, there's a new tower here. Let's check that one out. It's raining again. Can't see anything. Alright, anything behind here? Oh, there's an old coin. Interesting. I'm not really sure if old coins really do anything for us, but let's take them anyway. Never know what you might get for those. There's nothing here. There's a bed here, that's nice, because I can't stand the rain. And I like my fancy light graphics. Let's go to bed real quick. There we go. Rain's over. Ooh, that was close. We almost fell. What the hell? Let's see if we can climb this. We can. Alright. Apparently nothing happened. Back there, over there, is the way to the penal colony, a new one. Also modded. And over there, obviously, you can see Corinus, where we are heading. Okay, how do we get down here without dying? That's not how. Oh, never mind. That's how we get down. Alright. So let's see where this pathway is leading us. I know, however, there is some lizards on that beach, because there always used to be some. So I think we rather swim than try to mess with them. And as I said, I'll move forward a little bit faster than usual anyway, so swimming is a pretty quick option. It's not too bad. speed this up real quick. And as you can see, if we make our way around, we get to the harbor of Corinnes. We can still do the quest of giving the guards our plans, because they don't know, they never saw us, and they will not let us out of the city again if we come back. So in this case, no issue. We can just grab our XP and then we will return and tell them that we are from Constantino. And if that doesn't work, we still have that thing that Canthar gave us. Alright, got a little bit of loading. Alright. And there is Laris.
I must be crazy. What are you doing here? Did you swim here? That's one way to get past the guards at the city gate.
Hey, Laris, you old scoundrel, how did you get here?
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the other boys. You remember Lee, don't you?
Lee?
You've been through a lot, huh? Lee was leader of the mercenaries in the new camp. I got out of the colony with him then, just after the barrier was destroyed. He and his boys are now on the farm of Onar, the landowner. He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm, and Onar feeds them in return.
I must talk to the paladins, by any means.
What do you want from them?
They've got a powerful amulet, the Eye of Innos. I must have it.
And you think they'll give it to you? You'll never get into the upper end of town.
I'll find a way somehow.
Sure, if you want to ingratiate yourself with the citizens or play errand boy for the militia.
Do you know why the paladins are here?
Nobody knows for sure. Lots of people think it's because of the orcs, but I think there's another reason. It probably has something to do with the old penal colony.
Tell me more about Lee and his mercenaries.
What do you want to know?
How do I find the landowner's farm?
It's quite simple. You leave the seaport by the east gate and then follow the path towards the east. I can take you there if you want.
Tell me more about the mercenaries.
Well, if you're as tough as you were back then, you shouldn't have any problems with them. Most of them are ruffians, and if you can't stand up to them, you won't get far. If you're squeamish, you don't have a chance of joining them.
Why aren't you with Lee and his mercenaries?
But I am, just not on the farm. You could say I'm our outpost in the city. We don't want the ship to sail without us.
We know what ship he means.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. I can help you become stronger and more dexterous if you like.
Okay, let's go.
I cannot leave here until we know more about the missing people, or someone else takes over my duties.
Alright. So we gotta get some help for him. But let's go to the city guards now. And all that yada yada. Alright, we also have to do something different. Let's see how we do this. I'll go to the city gates for now and get the introduction real quick. Let's head through the lower quarters. We also have to talk to Ignis, which is over here.
Ah, you've come just in time. I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment. I'm sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake.
Easy, my friend. First tell me what this is all about.
I have developed a new spell, a spell of oblivion. I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
The hell?
Yes, I think you get the point. But to make somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. There are other people around. You'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
Alright, I'll try out that spell.
Then take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig. Once you're done, come back and tell me how it went.
Alright. And you all know somebody that might be mad at me, which is Lobart, since we stole his clothes. Alright, so we'll try this spell on him and see if that works out. Next thing we gotta do is we gotta activate plants, because usually all the plants that we can gather, they are already in the game and they don't regrow, since it's a very old game obviously. But there is one event where Constantino tells Zurus about something, who tells us about something. To get into the upper quarter, we have to become an apprentice of somebody, so we have to talk to these guys anyway.
What do you want? I'm not giving anything away.
I'm looking to become an apprentice.
Really? And with whom are you going to sign up?
I want to sign up with you as an apprentice.
With me? No! I have already had the dubious pleasure once of grappling with an apprentice. That's quite enough for me. I invested several years in his education, and in the end, the poor fool up and poisoned himself. Go sign up with one of the other masters.
What will I have to do to become your apprentice?
I couldn't bear yet another dilettante on my conscience. There is a multitude of herbs out there. Used in different variations, they develop the most diverse effects. You probably don't even know half of them. Here. This is a list of the most important plants. Bring me a plant of each kind, and I might reconsider taking you in as an apprentice.
Alright.
I want to sign up with one of the other masters.
You have come to ask my approval? As far as I'm concerned, you can sign up with whoever you like.
Show me your wares.
Here's a bunch of stuff that I want, but I can't get it right now. Alright, so we have to get plants for him, which is this list. And as you can see, it's Zurus that wrote this list, which we will talk to next. And then we will we'll go back to the gate and get those ingredients, because I know we have to go back there to get King's Sorrel, and King's Sorrel will only grow in very certain areas. Alright. Let's see, where is Zurus? Yeah, that's the issue. Zurus in this mod is not in his usual spot. He is somewhere in here, for as long as I know. Oh, he's not.
Smart kid.
Where is he then? Because this is here is where he's supposed to be. Huh. Very interesting. So where is Zurus? Let's check if he's sleeping in the hotel.
Ah, customer, what can I do for you?
Nothing. All you need to know is we can sleep here for free, and so can the merchants. So let's see if he's still around here. He's not. Okay. I'll just go to bed and see. Oh yeah, actually we can also try to go to midday. Maybe it's not late enough for him to get out. But this is a modification issue. It's not Sirius always stays where he is supposed to be, most of the time. He goes to sleep, and then obviously he's not there, but other than this, he should be here. So let's see if we can find him. Where is he? There he is, see? That's what I meant. Now we gotta... Yeah. We're not allowed to get into here. We gotta...
Hey, you.
Ah, there we go.
Master a potion. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
Do you brew your own potions?
No, I either get them from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist. If you're interested in brewing potions, then talk to him. He needs an assistant. But he's too pig-headed to hire someone himself. He's just as stubborn as a mule. He always passes me when he goes out on the east gate to collect plants for his potions.
Yeah, there we go. That's the hint we want.
Where exactly does Constantino gather his herbs?
He always goes through the eastern city gate here, and then disappears into the wilderness to the left. He once told me that just about everything grows there, except for King's sword.
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King's sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff grows near stone circles, near Lobart's farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those stone circles. I think it's on a hill. It used to be a grave or something.
Alright.
Show me your wares.
Now he's got a lot of stuff that I want, but obviously very expensive. You can't buy any of these. Well, we'll come back here once we have enough money. But now we can actually go and find King Sorrel on the other part. Let's talk to Vatras real quick, because we are supposed to bring him the message from Cavalon.
In order to reconcile,
Hey,
Adanos be with you.
who are you?
And with you.
I am Magus, a servant of Adanos, guardian of the divine and earthly equilibrium. What can I do for you?
Sun is too low? Okay. Not an issue. We will bring it back up. Right there.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I do that?
Tell me if it's better now.
Cavalorn sent me to you.
And what did he tell you?
He said you're in dire need of more good people.
Aha. So, you want to join us, son?
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I do...
Here, I've got a letter for you.
For me? Indeed. This is an important message you're bringing me. I wonder how you got hold of this letter.
I got it from Cavalorn, the hunter.
Cavalorn? Where is he?
He told me to tell you he couldn't make it and is headed for the meeting point. Whatever he meant by that.
I see that you have gained Cavalorn's trust. That speaks in your favor.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I...
God damn it. Come on.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
You do? Now, that means you have already fulfilled the first requirement.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it. But I know nothing about you at all.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
What is this message?
Now here comes the part where we have to decide, do we want to tell him the truth or not? I'd say we tell him the truth because his name is Vatras, which means as much as we should tell him the truth. So let's go for this one time, because I don't think anybody else will appreciate it if we talk about dragons and stuff.
A large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
Zardoz, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the paladins.
The necromancer. So he lives, and he sent you. Who are you really?
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize. You are a former prisoner who has been told by Zardoz, the necromancer, that dragons have come to conquer the country.
Yep.
And you have come to report this to the paladins. That all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive that you are lying to me. Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable. I want to give you a chance to join the Ring of Water.
Alright.
What must I do in order to join the ring?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the ring. I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And that means...
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the ring. Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days. The number of people missing from the town seems to increase almost daily. If you can explain to me what happened to them, you shall have your place within the Ring of Water. However,
Yes?
you should take your message to the paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance. Talk to Lord Hagen.
But Lord Hagen is not going to receive me.
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided you become a member of a powerful community first. The ring has far-reaching connections. We shall assist you in conveying your message as soon as possible. You should talk about this to Laris, whom I trust. He will help you.
What community should I join?
There are only 3 communities that have enough influence. These are the City Militia, the Monastery of the Fire Magicians, and the troop of mercenaries on the landowner's farm. The choice is yours, son. Laris can certainly assist you with this difficult decision. Talk to him about it.
I shall do that.
Alright. So he can tell me a bunch.
I want to increase my magic powers.
And we can learn how to get more life from him.
About those missing people,
Yes?
where should I start looking for them?
Most of those people disappeared down by the harbor. That's probably where you should start your search.
Alright.
Let me tell you what I know.
What have you found?
Nothing important.
Guess what? Alright. Now we should be able to talk about the Ring
Tell
of
me
Water.
about the Ring of Water.
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course. But I shall tell you what I may.
Alright then.
Who are the members of the Ring of Water then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring, but you will certainly have met some of them by that time.
Where are the other water mages?
They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus. We suspect that those ruins might contain a passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
Tell me more about that uncharted area.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Of course. What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the Order of Innos and the chaos of Beliar. If one of the 2 sides should gain the upper hand, it will mean either total loss of freedom or deadly chaos. Therefore, we guard the balance between the two. That's what makes life in this world possible for all.
And what does that mean in concrete terms?
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one. Not only has it become all but impossible to travel the island without being attacked, there's someone in town, too, who supports the bandits. We have found out that the bandits receive regular deliveries from a weapons merchant in Corinus. We try to find such people and keep them from endangering the city. If you can find out anything about this, let me know.
Okay.
Is there anything that could help me with my search?
You're a very persistent young man. But I actually can think of something that could make your tasks easier for you. I shall give you this ore amulet. You'll certainly be able to use it. It is an amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There are only very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits this amulet has very special properties. It can help you find things that normally elude the naked eye. You summon it by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power, or you cannot find it, simply put on the amulet again and it will reappear. The will-o'-the-wisp can detect weapons. It could be very helpful to you in investigating the weapons deliveries to the bandits. Treat it well, and it will never fail you.
Alright.
A will-o'-the-wisp in an amulet?
It's gonna be very useful for finding stuff.
Creatures. They consist of pure magical energy. They are bound to the magical ore in this world. It is their origin. It gives them their strength. I'm not surprised that you've never heard of them. They only appear to the person who bears the ore to which they belong. Will-o'-the-wisps living in the wild have been forcefully removed from their sources. They will attack anyone who approaches them. There is no way to help those pitiful creatures. You had better stay away from them.
Alright.
Can the will-o'-the-wisp do more than that?
More than look for close combat weapons? Not unless you teach it. I think Riordian knows how to teach these beings. He is one of us, currently traveling with Satyrus. Perhaps he can tell you more.
Yeah, we'll just try to find Riordan as soon as we can, because he will help us to loot the areas.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it.
Wait, if you see Laris, give him this ornament and tell him that it needs to be returned. He'll know what to do with it.
Okay.
Hey, you, wait. You look familiar to me.
What do you want?
I've seen your face before somewhere, right?
But there, where Adonos stood, was a
Here,
place in
we
which
found this
Enos
picture on
and
some bandits we
Beliar
picked up a few
had
days
no
ago.
power.
It looks a lot like you. Apparently, those guys were looking for you.
And in this place, order.
No shit, Sherlock.
chaos
Gee, I'd never have thought of that myself.
and so
Very
the
funny.
sea
What did those
is
guys want from
created.
you?
Ask them yourself. You've got them safely locked up, haven't you?
No,
And
they're
the
dead.
sea
I guess we'll
released
never
the
know
land.
then.
If you're in some
There
kind of trouble,
rose
go
all
talk to Lord
creatures,
Andre. Maybe he can
trees
help
as
you.
well as
You'll find him in the
animals,
barracks.
wolves as well as sheep.
Alright.
Last of all arose the
What do you
human.
know about the
And
bandits?
Adonos
They've
was
all come from
pleased
that
with what
blasted
had
mining
arisen.
colony.
He
But there are several
delighted
splinter
in all
groups.
the
Some are
beings
holed up in the
equal.
mountains, and others have joined up with Ona, the landowner.
But
It's the
great
bandits
was the
outside
wrath
of town who cause the
Beliar
most
that he
problems.
came across
They're the
land
reason that
and
none of the
chose
merchants venture
the
beyond the
beast.
city gates now.
Beliar spoke to it, and the
Alright, where did they
beast
come from?
became
Where did
his
the bandits who had my
subject.
wanted poster
And
come from?
Beliar
We picked them up
gave
near the
unto it a
landowner's
portion
place.
of his
But they didn't look
divine
like
power,
Onar's
so that
people.
it might
I think they're part of a
destroy the
smaller
land.
group which is holed up in the mountains near Onar's farm. But if you intend to go there, let me warn you.
Enos
Those
beheld
cutthroats
what
make
Beliar
short
had
work
done,
of everyone.
and he
I'll remember
also
that.
bestrode the land and chose
How's the situation?
human.
At the moment, it's
And
quiet.
Enos spoke to him, and
Okay.
the human became his subject.
Novatos is talking too much.
And Enos
Let's get out of here.
to him a portion
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Halt, stranger.
Ah.
I didn't see guards on the other gate have orders not to let any unknown persons into the city.
Well,
I shall have to have a word with those two. But now for us two. I am Lothar.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything with him because he tells you nothing important. He's talking a whole bunch of city rules and whatnot, and we know the city rules. So no sense. And what's happening now? The hell? Oh, I think we crashed. No. Let's see, where did I save? Don't think I saved too soon. I have to see about it. But if so, I'll just replay it off stream and it's fine. Where did I save? I saved when I was talking to Zurus. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'll end the stream way quick. We play it and then I'll restart. So see you guys when I'm done there.